Hello there, fellow nerds and veterans, and welcome to another Nerdy Vet review. I am Greg, also known as Nerdy Vet 574, and I am here today to talk about the Bo-Katan Kryze Gentle Giant Mini Bust. Now, before I get into that, I also want to thank our sponsors. First of all, I want to thank our friends over at the Hashtag Show that helps make this show possible, and also to our friends over at TRG Toys and Collectibles. You can check out all their selection at trgtoys.com. From Marvels to Star Wars, they have it all. So let's get into this mini bust here. Now, this is actually a pretty neat little item, especially right now with The Mandalorian finishing up and what a season that was. We'll talk about that later in another Nerdy Vet review. But definitely a change of pace and character. You know, we went focusing from the Mando to Bo-Katan. So that's why today I'm going to talk about the Bo-Katan mini bust from Gentle Giant LTD. So as you can tell here, here's the mini bust. Now, what's really unique about this mini bust is, one, it comes with multiple heads, so it can be changed out. So as you can tell there, I got, Bo's head in one hand and then the bust here in the other. But overall, I mean, the detail is just amazing. I'm going to bring up some pictures here so you can take a look at it. But just, for bust, and if you're one of those collectibles, they have a great line of, the Clone Wars, Rebels, and it's just, you can't go wrong with any of those busts. And right here, as you can tell, is the actual box it in. I'm sorry for the picture there; it's hard to get with that light window, but you can tell it comes in a pretty nice display box. If you are one of those in-box collectors that just like to leave everything in there, so it can display well in the box if you're like that as well. Also, what is nice about the box is the art on the back. It tells a little bit about the statue, shows that it's from the Clone Wars, and it is the animated bust, so you get that animated look to it as well. So, I mean, overall, it's packaged very well. It has a little plastic in there to help protect the paint and stuff during shipping. And just overall, a very good looking bust. Now, we'll take a couple close-ups at this so you can actually look at the sculpt as well. Now, this bust is designed by Barry Bradfield and sculpted by Paul Harding. And as you can tell here, you can see it just looks, just like the animated version of Bo-Katan in the Clone Wars. Now, obviously, here's the front of the bust here. This is without the helmet. I shouldn't have to say that, but I guess we can tell with that as well. And you can see the Night Owls on the side and Rocket on the back. Now that does not come off. The only thing that is removable is Bo-Katan's head, of course. And then obviously you can change it out for the helmeted version as well. And we'll take a couple of looks at that on there. So again, overall, this is a great little bust. Now, what's really nice about Gentle Giants, they always come with their certificate of authenticity. Now, what was nice about this when I received it is actually an artist proof, which is kind of hard to see here. It has a little AP in there as well. Don't know how many artist proofs are out there, but there are quite a few, that you can get from different ones. It could be Boba Fett, it could be Cad Bane, it could be Darth Vader. There's a lot of APs out there, and I've seen a lot of collectors, randomly just get one. And it's pretty exciting when you get something different. It's kind of like the chase of the statue world there and everything. But overall, I mean, the bust, the sculpt looks really good. The paint has that animated look to it. I really don't have a lot of negative to say about it. Now, I will say the head on it, when you change it, you got to make sure you put it in correctly because it does kind of lean off to the side, or it looks like she has a really long neck if you don't, as you can kind of tell there. So you just got to make sure you get that in properly, and then you can change it out pretty easily. They are held together with magnets, so it does fit in there securely, so you don't have to worry about it falling out. But I wouldn't turn it upside down. I'm not that brave to try that on here as well. But overall, this again is a great bust. I would give this bust an 8 out of 10. Price wise, $99.99 on gentlegiant.com. You can also find this bust still at some local comic shops and toy stores as well. But again, if you're looking for, the leader of Mandalore and you really want to add an animated bust to your collection, I am big into the Star Wars Rebels and the Clone War bust. So this was very exciting to add this one to my collection. I would say this is a must get for you. Again, this bust is $99.99 and can be found at gentlegiant.com. Also, too, remember, guys and girls, all of our brothers and sisters out there, times are tough during these days, and you just want to make sure everyone's doing well. And I always like to reach out to my fellow vets, brothers and sisters, and to say, if you need help, don't be afraid to ask. We lose 22 veterans a day, and that's 22 too many. And even if you're not a veteran, suicide is not the answer. There are a lot of resources out there for you. So make sure, reach out to a friend if you're feeling down. Or if someone's acting different and you notice it, ask if they're doing okay. You know what? It might change their lives, and it could even save their lives. So again, everybody, I'm so glad to be able to talk to you all today about this great bus from Gentle Giant. Make sure you check out all their items over at gentlegiantltd.com. Until the next time, be safe, and may the force be with you.